Hello. As you can probably tell, the packaging is top-notch. It guarantees that your product will arrive in pristine condition, even if it faces the roughest handling during transport. Opening up the package, and then, surprise! Idea Mower had tucked a little gift inside the box, a pack of 30 cutting blades for my robot. Let me give you a quick backstory. During our chats about getting my robot kitted out, the team happened to ask if I was familiar with their blades. My answer was pretty blunt: nope, never tried them. I didn't even know you guys made them. So, you can imagine, finding them in the package was a massive surprise. A gesture as unexpected as it was truly appreciated. A huge thank you to you, Idea Mower. Looking inside the carton, you'll find the different elements are also individually packed in separate boxes. As an additional safeguard, once the garage roof is taken out of its box, it's protected by a film on both surfaces. This final protective layer ensures the polycarbonate element arrives unscratched, whether from manufacturing, handling by Idea Mower's logistics team, or during shipping. As you can spot from the details on the film, the garage roof has definitely received an anti-UV treatment. This prevents the garage roof from yellowing and becoming brittle, while considerably extending its outdoor service life. Of course, it also stops UV rays and excessive heat from damaging your robot's plastic bodywork, preventing it from fading, cracking, or warping. The polycarbonate manufacturer offers a 10-year warranty on its product. This too is a testament to its longevity and durability, though, I have to say, I'm not entirely sure my robot itself will still be operational in 10 years. On the protective film, you'll also find cleaning advice for your garage roof. Wash the roof with lukewarm water and a mild, neutral detergent, then rinse thoroughly with clean water. Use a soft sponge, a wool cloth, or a chamois leather. Naturally, to clean it, avoid using any solvents, sharp or rough objects, or indeed anything abrasive. The aluminum composite side panels also come filmed on both their surfaces. Here too, it's evident that Idea Mower has gone to great lengths to ensure you receive a defect-free product. Naturally, the box contains an installation guide, which you can also find online on their site. The garage feet are made of stainless steel. They also come protected in their own separate carton, with a plastic film covering both sides. All the hardware is 100% stainless steel, ensuring excellent corrosion resistance. For securing the feet to the ground, two types of screws are supplied: long stainless steel screws, for instance, to attach them to the Idea Mower platform, which is my setup, as you'll see later in the video. Or, long plastic screws if you're fixing the garage directly onto your lawn. You can also admire the manufacturing quality and the finish of these support feet once you've removed their protective films. Every material selected by Idea Mower is perfectly suited for outdoor use. These materials will prevent premature aging of both the garage and your robot, as they are both exposed to the harshest weather conditions. Let's get to the assembly now. The instructions are clear, and the pictures are just as good. You'll need 12 screws to put the garage together, and 4 of those are for fixing it to the ground. Even I, with my 2 left hands, reckon this looks pretty straightforward, at least for now. Just keep in mind, the Segway X3 is pretty generous in size, and the garage is bigger than the robot, so make sure you assemble it in an area with plenty of room. Step 1. Attach the feet to the correct side panel. That means 4 screws, 4 washers, and 4 nuts for the 2 feet. You'll need a 10mm wrench and an Allen key for this. Simple. And as I'm sure you can all do basic math, I'm not worried you've grasped that it's 2 for each foot. Let me seize this moment to reveal the finish on the side panel, now that its protective layers are gone. Without a doubt, the build quality and standard of finish really deliver. Step 2. Attach the second side panel, once you've removed its protective films, to the one from step 1. I should be able to ace this part too. Once again, it's 4 screws, 4 washers, and 4 nuts to join the 2 panels together. Now, I don't know if it's strictly necessary, but I used a bit of thread locker just to make sure the nuts don't work themselves loose. A quick tip for the folks at Idea Mower: perhaps you could supply nylock nuts? Step 3. Attach the garage roof to the 2 side panels previously assembled together. The longest part of this step is actually taking off the protective film stuck on both sides of the roof. Here we go again: 4 screws, 4 washers, and 4 nuts to attach the roof to the frame. The garage is really big, or rather, let's just say the Segway X3 is a really big robot. The whole assembly took less than 20 minutes, even with me trying to film it. To be honest, it was the filming that gave me the biggest headache. I'm not at all used to filming unboxing and assembly stuff. But I guess you've already figured that out. The less than stellar quality of this video, from the awkward angles to the shaky footage, pretty much proves my amateur status as a cameraman. Let me also show you how well the rear of the robot fits and the ground coverage provided by the roof panel. I also want you to get a good look at how the rear of the robot is covered and the ground area this roof panel spans. Undoubtedly, once the feet are anchored to the ground, it will be incredibly sturdy and permanently stable, thanks to the wide base at the back of the garage. Final step: securing the garage to the ground with 4 screws. My charging station is positioned on an Idea Mower platform, which is made of dense and thick PVC foam. In my case, the plastic screws supplied with the garage weren't suitable for a robust ground fixing. So, I'll be using these long stainless steel screws, also provided as standard by Idea Mower, to securely anchor my garage to the ground. This step took 10 minutes at most, and honestly, a good part of that was just spent getting the electric screwdriver out of its case and finding the right bit. The overall installation proved to be extremely simple and quick. Idea Mower provides all the necessary parts. The pre-drilled holes in the side panels and the roof are perfectly positioned for proper assembly. There was no need to re-drill or enlarge any holes, they perfectly matched the dimensions of the hardware. The only tools required were a 10mm wrench and a 10mm Allen key. For attaching the feet, I definitely recommend using an electric screwdriver. Here are some images of how it looks once installed over the robot and the Idea Mower platform. I really like its aesthetics, which makes sense, as that's one of the reasons I chose it. As you can see, the garage completely covers the robot. Its large dimensions allow it to extend well beyond the X3, by 10 cm on the sides, by 20 cm at the front and back. These generous dimensions allow it to offer optimal protection against rain, hail, and also morning dew. The space, or rather the available height, between the robot and the garage roof is more than 20 cm depending on the spot. A little over 25 cm at the front and around 20 cm at the rear. All this contributes to enhancing air circulation inside the garage. This helps prevent ambient moisture from settling on the robot, and also allows for its quick evacuation after, for example, mowing in damp or slightly rainy weather, while also ensuring good ventilation for the robot in hot weather and during intense heat. So you won't be faced with the high temperature oven effect inside the shelter, unlike with some models inspired by dog kennels. At the risk of repeating myself, the build quality and meticulous finishes are truly top-notch. The transparency of its smoked roof, for optimal UV protection, doesn't hinder the readability of the information on the X3 screen at all. The fact that the roof isn't tilting doesn't allow access to the physical buttons on the robot. However, this is not an inconvenience at all, since all the functions available via these buttons are also accessible through the Segway mobile app. Last but not least, Idea Mower products are made in Italy, so in Europe, and that's an excellent thing both from an economic perspective and in terms of the environmental impact related to its transport. The product consists of 5 elements: 1 roof, 2 side supports, and 2 feet. Although the choice of materials focused on very high-quality elements perfectly suited for outdoor use, one cannot rule out the possibility of breaking or damaging some of them. For example, in case of violent wind throwing a branch, or an item left on your lawn like a watering can or a toy. Or simply due to a mishap on your part if you dismantle it for the winter. Idea Mower allows you to reorder the damaged part, thus saving you from having to replace the entire garage. This won't be the case for many garages made of molded plastic, for which manufacturers offer no possibility of repair by replacing a damaged part. This garage is an investment in the protection of your robotic lawn mower. Idea Mower gives you the guarantee that your investment will be reparable and therefore truly long-lasting. The assurance, therefore, of having your garage for the entire time you use your robot. Given its generous size, you'll also likely be able to continue using it even if you change robots.